Throughout 1 year, I received 2 calls only. So I don't know what does it mean. Is it because the public awareness to dementia is poor, or whatever you say, they don't know what I call dementia? Good morning, right? Still good morning. I remember during the MCO, our Sabah ALZHEIMER'S managed to put a listing in Daily Express, and the editor is very nice. There is one time they give us a listing on top of the Sabah week, and then the listing more than a year. I think you put up more than a year, but lately I did not read Daily Express. I don't know whether the listing is there or not. I put my personal number there. Throughout 1 year, I received 2 calls only. So I don't know what does it mean. Is it because the public awareness to dementia is poor, or whatever you say, they don't know what I call dementia? And we give them helpline, but I only received 2 calls in a year. Alright. Okay, so really we need to do something more than that. Later I will do a presentation on this. From there, we see what else we can do. We try to do our best. Thank you.
Without further ado, I would like now to invite Mr. Chau to present us this very interesting topic, please.
Thank you, MC. Good afternoon. After the heavy enjoy our lunch. Okay. Hope you will not fall asleep. Okay. First of all, I want to apologize. I know that today the color is red and green. I know it, but I forget. So at first I said dementia syndrome. Luckily it's not, because remember I forgot such a thing. If I can't remember what I've forgotten, then can be dementia. All right. Now this is the first time I present these topical challenges of taking care of people with dementia. So normally we put PWD, people with dementia. Okay. When a person suffers with dementia, I think all you know that they will have some weird behavior. One of them called delusion. Delusion, it means that they have the feeling that people try to harm them, or surrounding people, including the children, the children try to steal their things. So, and the other symptom that they have, we call hallucination. They can see something that does not exist. I have one former client is wheelchair bound. So she is 85 years old at that time. She looked at the ceiling. She was so happy. I asked her, "What do you see?" Then she looked up at the ceiling and said, I can see so many fish on the ceiling. Then I asked her, "Can you tell me how many?" She go and count. And then I said, "Can you tell me the color of the fish?" She can tell me. Alright. This is why it's so real. They can see something that we can't see due to hallucination. Including that you hear something, they can tell you what they hear. It's so real, but it does not exist. And including smelling. The other we call the weird behavior a sense of security. That means that nighttime they will go and check the window and the door whether it's properly locked or not. It's a type of anxiety. But because of this type of behavior, so it really annoys the person who take care of her or him. And they have forgotten the question they asked. I can count one of my clients, so I count. In 1 minute, she can ask me 4 or 5 of the same questions. She forgotten. She come and ask me. And at first I thought that they suffer for anxiety disorder, right? They realized that it's not. Because 1 minute you can ask 5 times, then you know. And if you are dealing with these type of people, that's why I can understand why the daughter or son, when they talk to the father, they lost the temper. Very easy to lose the temper because they feel the person who take care of the people with dementia, they feel frustrated. Okay? And now they even can't recognize themselves. If they stand in front of the mirror, they couldn't. And how do you know? Because I have done a test. The person can talk to the mirror, keep on talking to the mirror, because she couldn't recognize her present self. She only recognized the past beautiful face of her past. So when they see something in front, it's old people, they thought another person. When she talk, because the image, the mouth moving, can keep on talking. Until how you stop the talking, you just put a piece of A4 paper. The end of the story. Sundowning syndrome. Sundowning syndrome is that how it happened. This happened to some of the lady, because in the past, although lady is 80 years or above, most of them are housewives. So at 3 o'clock, 3:30, it used to be very busy because they have to prepare the dinner for the whole family. So even though they're already 80, they are no more doing this sort of cooking. But they're still thinking that when the sun is down, because sun setting, they try to be, they forgotten, they go back to the same old way, to be very busy and walking around doing something, alright? And mood swing. Mood swing can be sometimes, actually the person have mood swing, it must have a trigger factor. It's just that we are not able to know what is the actual factor. If you know what is the actual factor, you can prevent it. But sometimes the mood swing can be so fast, we are not able to detect, alright? And when the mood swing, it will have people abusing language. What does it mean? They will swearing, scolding, okay? So if you are not used to it, you will feel a bit worried and scared of the person doesn't know the person have this sort of problem. They say, boo-boo, just now, Godfrey had highlighted, if your family member have diagnosed with dementia, have a weird behavior, you will not let your neighbor or your friend know this, because they worry that, because you have a stigma, this is a problem that we are facing at this moment. And if the verbal aggression not enough, you shoot up again, you become in action. So there are two ways. If the person not under, you go heavily drop, okay? You will act like an incredible Hulk. What do you mean incredible? The person, the way they show the strength can be double of their. Let's say last time they can lift up 20 kilo because when they are very frustrated, they can lift something 40 kilo, double the strength. Alright? Or because he has been taking those medicine and calm him down, he will walk like a drunken man. Okay? Keep on walking. Okay, now what we need to know is that before the person, the outburst of the mood swing, actually we pay attention, close attention, we can read their eruption signal like the volcano. Before it erupts, we know some of the signals. So if you are fast enough to read the signal, what you can do is that you can, that means that to diffuse the what I call the mood swing. So how to do it? It does follow the flow. That means that follow the way they are doing. Okay. One of the common behavior. They are wandering. They call wandering aimlessly. They are moving around. They want to do something. They don't know how to do. Why they have this type of behavior? Because for a person who suffer dementia, mid-stage, mid-stage. They can't communicate, they can't express themselves. Even though they want to talk to you, you also don't understand what they are talking. So some people, because they try to avoid to see the person, but they want to talk to somebody, but we avoid. So what they can do, the only thing they can do, they walk around. Imagine for a normal person, we will quarrel. And then you know that when dealing a quarreling, it also end up anything. The person, some people will choose to walk out, right? So when the person feel frustration, they don't know what to do. One of the action they can do is wandering around. Wandering around aimlessly, we call aimlessly. But 2 years ago, this is called ADI, Alzheimer's Disease International. They say, try not to use the wandering around because it's quite negative. They say we change the word called exploration. When you think about they walk around is to explore, so that you look at this action more positively. In fact, wandering around is an effective way of diffusing stress, anxiety, and frustration. If the person not frustrated, don't feel anxiety or stress, they will sit there, right? Okay, they will do something that they still can do. Alright. So wandering around actually is a sign of something, they don't feel good. So when they move around, we try not to block them and control them, order them, and don't command, don't scold, don't shout. Because during that time you will do all this, it's okay, later I will post what I have present to you, okay, to the chat group. It's only one megabyte. So, because when they are having this type of mood, there is no way for you to tell them what to do. Alright? Because they are not kids. Kids, you still can use the power to scold them or use your voice, to outpower them. But for a person, when they are having mood swing, try not to outpower them. You will outpower them, because I see last time, not now. Because when a person don't know how to handle, they don't have big side, they try to use their force to control the person's movement. Eventually, during a struggling, either party will hurt. The one is still scratching or sprain the arm. Don't do it. Okay, you just follow the floor. When you follow the floor, there are certain rules to follow. What is the? Oh, you see, if you are doing the above act, just like I said, blocking, control, shouting, command, that doesn't you are challenging them. Even though when a person has a swing, you try not to raise your hand above your shoulder. Maybe above the shoulder, you try to flower up. Okay? No, even though you talk to them, you have to put hand down. Okay? And call their name. If they respond, give a hand. Even though give a hand, you have to give them. You have to give them the upper hand, not the other one. When they touch, they slowly can move. Because they are the elderly people, they have been the way of holding for them is they have been holding the key. They always having the upper hand. You reverse the hand, they may not follow you. This is the magic touch. Okay, when you go against them, there will be aggressive action and may do self-harming. But we must observe their movement closely and ensure no falling. You see, when they wandering around, they don't look what is in front. They just want to walk. So you to make sure the passageway is no blocking and nothing to trip them. And not jumping. Because why I say jumping? Because some people may stay at first floor, second floor, third floor. You have to make sure not jump. Okay? No hurting. And they don't damage anything. Because sometimes they are so frustrated, they will pick up our control, they will throw. Alright? It's just frustration. Okay? So, for my case, because I'm taking care quite a number of them, so sometimes we don't know what they pick up. They will pick up a stick, the broom, we call the broomstick or whatever. So I have a lot of skill to walk with them. People suffer from dementia, there is no logical thinking, right? You agree? When they have mood swing and then people suffer from dementia. Why is they suffer from dementia? Later I will highlight again. So, don't waste time to talk logic with them. No point. Okay? Now, when we talk about dementia, we have I divide into two stages. Early stage. Early stage, that means that a mild stage start having show sign of dementia or symptom of dementia. The good thing is that you don't need to use drug. That means not pharmacology control. Don't need to use drug. As provided the environment is user-friendly to them, living-friendly, and there is some facility that we can suit them, and try to create some activity that can engage them. Not all the activity they can do, but some activity. As long as they can do that activity, let them do it every day. Because in the dictionary of the dementia people, there is no such thing as boring. As long as they still can do the work, later I will highlight again. And give them attention, okay? They are not the normal person anymore, so the attention we give to them has to be special. And the caring quality, how you care about the dementia people. Then many people say, when you're taking care of dementia people, you need to be very passionate about it. But sometimes our passion has a limit. It's not that we don't love our father or mother, because as the primary carer, you are the only one who take care. You burn out, when you burn out, you really sometimes he also can shout. Like just mentioned, the dementia people mood swing, because they feel frustrated, they feel stressed. As a normal person, you do the same. So actually, I know there's many daughter or son, they may scold their father in front of me because they feel frustrated. Okay, but we know it, even though you scold your father, mother also feel, we call in China, they also don't know why you scold them. Alright, they call frustration. Now the other you call middle stage or late stage of dementia. Then how do we know? Because the action they become aggressive and frequently mood swing and then no choice. We need medication control. Alright. So with the medication control and with the non-pharmacological environment, you combine these two together. Yes, we can see a good result. That means to calm the person who suffer dementia, even though they suffer at the middle stage or late stage. I don't call the end stage because end stage, if those people who end stage dementia, they don't know what to do already. Even though they also can't eat, we have to feed them. They don't know how to go to the toilet. They are not bedridden, no? They can sit, but they can't do anything. Okay. So for that kind of person, they will not cause you any harm. Okay, this one is skip first on this need I will come back. This is called about drug, anti-depression drug, and this is called tranquilizer. There are three types of psychiatric drugs. The first one you call anti-depression. Okay. Second type is tranquilizer. They call mood stabilizer. Third type is sleeping pill. Sleeping pill, we know that sleeping pill definitely not good for the patient, right? Now the question is interesting. You know that this sleeping pill is not good for the patient. Why we still give to the patient? One of the problems that we face is that if you don't give the sleeping pill to the patient, he couldn't sleep. He'll walk around at night time, so you couldn't sleep. The whole family couldn't sleep. So in order to have a good sleep yourself, you have to feed the person. So it's contradictory. We know it's not good, but we have no choice. Hopefully this no choice eventually we can avoid. Alright, if we know how to, we can stop at level 1, level 2, then try to avoid this sleeping pill. Your sleeping pill is getting more and more severe. And then you're not helping the patient at all. But we have no choice, so we give. Okay, now we come to the effective dementia care. We need a holistic approach. That means that all aspects, whatever you can do, you do. It's not from 1 or 2, right? And dementia people, we have to take care of them in 24 hours. Because why? First, you don't know when they have this we call mood swing, and 24 hours. So now the question I would like to ask, how many of you can take care of a person with dementia 24 hours? You need to sleep, and then you need your time to do your work, right? So let's say you wanted to do something because you want to take care of a person who suffers dementia, it disrupts your own life quality. Eventually, 1 or 2 days, you can tahan. But in the long run, so not an easy job, okay? Now, taking care of people with dementia is a very, very tough task. Do you agree with that? For those who have been taking care or currently still taking care of people with dementia, it's very tough, okay? Especially you are the lonely caregiver. You did not get any help. You are the only one. This is horrible. How horrible is that? I give you an analogy. You know what I call a drowning person? A person you're going to drown, and you know that this person is your mother or father. Most of you will try to save him, right? Imagine. Even now I tell you, even though you are a good swimmer, but you are not a trained lifeguard, how much you can do, right? Now, drowning, as long as you don't go to or go to what I call swimming, go to a pool or sea, you will not be drowned. But when a person who suffers dementia, like a person is drowning every day, okay? So what I mean is, say you're drowning every day, you try to save the person every day, how much energy you have? You're not wasting a person, oh, my father only today had dementia, tomorrow don't have, yesterday don't have. It can be every day. So you can imagine, you put yourself to try to save a person who is drowning, and then even though you're a good swimmer, so what? Unless you're a trained caregiver, even though you're trained lifeguard, even though I am a trained lifeguard, also cannot work 24 hours. So we need a team. We need more than one person, okay, to what is called to relieve your physical and mental stress. We need to rest. Just now, Goff had mentioned that due to poor public awareness in dementia, actually, compared to 6 years ago or compared to 6 or 7 years ago, KK is getting better, but it's still not good enough because many people still don't know about good dementia. Okay, so it will frequently create misunderstanding among siblings against the primary carer. This one I would like to highlight is that I really pity the child, the daughter or the son. Most of them is the daughter, okay? Daughter will take care of the father or mother with dementia. And because they are not trained, so every time they complain to the brother and sister, and the brother and sister come to visit the mother, when the mother talk to the brother, not staying with her, sometimes they can talk sensible, logically. So when the sister complain about the mother weird behavior, they will thought that that particular daughter will stay with the mother, talk bad about the mother. So a lot of misunderstanding. Why is it so? Okay. Now, we have this type of called part-time dementia. What part-time dementia? I can see sometimes the person who suffer dementia at certain hour or certain time, they look very normal. Okay? But when the dementia problem getting worse, they become more and more abnormal. Alright? This part of dementia normally is happen to those early stage because maybe they are 20-30% of time. That's not normal, but 70% of time normal. When your brother come to visit the mother during the time normal, of course, they will say, "Mother is okay." But you are the one who take care of the mother, you know that the other 30% not normal. How you tell the other brother and sister not staying with the mother? This is a problem that we have been facing. They try to create a lot of misunderstanding. Take one example. One of the brother come to see the mother. They know the mother like to eat durian. So the brother brought the durian to the mother and then asked the mother, "How long you have not been eating durian?" So mother said, "Since I'm here, never eaten any durian." But actually, it could be that the sister had given the mother eating durian yesterday, but she couldn't remember. So when the mothers commented, so the son thought that, "Oh, sister, you did not treat mother well." That kind of thing will happen. And now we have the smart dementia. What I mean the smart dementia, it happened. I have seen because sometimes we brought the person to the dementia people to see doctor for review. There one particular uncle, I remember, because last time before MCO, I welcome those she call college students come to visit our place. And because they come in a group of more than 10, so they know that those students like to ask the uncle, "How old are you?" Right? This is a very common question. This uncle I heard this uncle say, "I'm 46. Then the second student, after maybe 10 or 15 minutes, asked this uncle again. The uncle said, "I'm 64. Then the third student come to ask him, after 30 minutes, ask him, "How old are you?" He will say 28. Alright. So the answer can be, every time you ask now, you will be different number. But this particular uncle, when you see a doctor will ask the same question to test how good he is. Uncle, how old are you? The uncle said, I can't remember. Let me ask my wife. Ask my wife next. So if a doctor, do you think it's logical, right? He said, I can't remember. Let me ask my wife. The wife sitting beside. So, a bit difficult. And then sometimes they know this is a doctor or this is somebody. The way you ask questions, they can answer quite logically, including the brother, sister that they like. When they come to visit, they will talk quite logically. It's a bit, to me, it's amusing and it's an eye-opener. The answer given is so accurate, I was shocked. But most of the time, the person is not behaving or talking this way. Now, because of this type of thing, it will lead to misdiagnosis or other diagnosis. No problem, your father, no problem. You see a doctor because he can answer so well. So no problem. And misdiagnosis, okay? Dealing a clear review. Now, come back. This is my suggestion. I will post it. I will post it to you after my presentation. The first, forget about the stigma issue. Many people know that your father, mother already diagnosed, okay, or you suspect, okay. They don't want to tell people because of malu, okay. Please share your frustration with your sibling, even closer the friends that you are close enough, okay. He or she can keep the secret for you because worried that you will leak out, right? And seek for professional help immediately. All right, you need to share out. Otherwise, everything you keep yourself out, you blow yourself out if you cannot cook. When you blow yourself, you cannot cook. What happened to you? You may put the anger to your mother with dementia. The mother or father has dementia. You will scold and shout. Okay. Second, take a photo of each meal taken and activity he or she did by the people with dementia. This information is very important. Now we are very lucky. We have a smartphone. We have the WhatsApp chat group. All this is what we call some sort of evidence, or it can be a good reference that your father or mother had done this. Hey, he can do it, so he can do it well. So you encourage him continue doing it. If they say if anything, because after having this type of we call photo, video, you can post it up to the family chat group. I think number 3, I think. Okay, create a family chat group, share the photo, short video clip, so to gain understanding and assistance. What mean gain assistance? Because sometimes your brother come to visit the mother, then your brother will ask, Mom, did you take your lunch? Okay. Some mother say, long time I've not eaten anything. So your brother will feel very surprised. Hey, how come you treat mother like this? You see? So at least if you have teacher group, you share your brother. Your brother will eat. Your brother will haha. Okay. So to avoid misunderstanding. And the video not only the good video, nice video. Not only I post a nice video because when you visit your mother, father have a nice smiling face, right? When you look at it, especially the children staying overseas, they feel very happy. But not only the good one, because you are the primary caregiver. So for those later I will highlight some of the photo we have to do. Okay, try to engage them with some activity. This is a common one. Of course, more than that, listening to music. I would like to share with you. I have 3 years ago before MCO. I think the Indie College they have the degree in music. So the lecturer in charge arranged two students from music faculty to do a study. They want to know those people who suffer from mild dementia, how they react in music. Okay, but they have one criteria. they want us to do a MNSC, mini mental state examination. Full mark is full point is 30 mark. They said if your client score less than 12 point, score less than 12 point out of 30, not qualified to be the study object. But it happened, I had 3 clients score less than 8 points or less than 12. When you play the music, play the song, they can sing, they can respond. They can respond well. Okay? So I'm thinking that let's say we just play the MNSC, 12 point, we miss out the person because those people are performing so poorly in the cognitive, but they are still very good in engaged in music. The music had to be the music to their heart. Let's say for those 80, those person for 80 years old, music family within 1960 or something like late 1950 or early 1970. Not the music that the youngster like. When you play the youngster music, they cannot engage. Alright? Music is a wonderful activity. Okay? You can, if the mother can sing the Persatuan song, play it. As long as you play, she can engage. You can play it every day. When they sing, you can see them very enjoying. Alright? Sing it along. Sometimes they want you to sing along. They don't want to sing because not every elderly people are good singers. However, if somebody sing with them, they will sing. Coloring is another toy is a very useful and magical activity. Try to choose those simple we call coloring. What you call the sketch hour. Let them color. Give them the pencil, at least chalk of 18 type, no? The color pencil.
Mr. Ken, we have 5 more minutes.
Give me 10 some, okay? Alright. So coloring. So they can do it every day, but don't use the same pattern. Those coloring you can download from computer. Okay, try to get something very, very cute. Like now, Christmas coming, we can print those something related to Christmas, Easter, whatever. You can go download from computer. Now, download from computer is very easy. Okay, card game is still, if they still can do card game, they do card games, and jigsaw puzzle. Jigsaw puzzle cannot be too complicated. Either using the 9 pieces up to 16 pieces. If you have more than 16 pieces. If they can do more than 16 pieces, that means that they are not the dementia people. Alright? Get them something easy. If you give them something very challenging, they will not engage. Alright? And memory game, simple memory game. They can be more than that. These are the activity I found is very useful and effective at my center. Now, number 5. Ensure medication compliance. We know that those people who suffer dementia, you need to take some psychotic drug. It's very important. Okay, if the person medication non-compliant, so the mood swing will come back. Alright. Sometimes you really don't know. Maybe I really feed my father or mother the psychotic drug at night. How come next day becomes so? The mood can be so erratic. You don't understand everything we have done correctly, but she still behaved abnormally. Now what we know that you feed the medicine to the patient. This is not the job, complete job. We have to make sure he swallow the medicine properly and wholly. Why I have the experience? Sometimes next day morning when you sit on the floor, I saw some pill, very big size. What type of pill is that? They pick it up because the pill had been put into the mouth. She did not swallow. He stroked in with the saliva, spit out, expanded. So, and many people who suffer dementia, some of them they don't want to take drug. Remember I mentioned to you, they worry that you try to poison them. Okay. This is a challenge, so we have to overcome. Alright? So we have to make sure they take medication, comply. comply, okay? And quickly take video recording. This part is very important. Quickly take video recording when encounter mood swing, verbal or action aggression, hallucination, delusion. Because not many people outside people will not know your father or mother having this problem. But this is very challenging. When it happens, if you are alone, it's a bit difficult for you to take the video. If somebody, one more person around, that means that for our side is that I will be the one to be targeted by the person who aggressive. My side will take very nice video from the other angle, so we can take a very nice video. Why? Why we need to do it? And record the date and time when encounter any abnormal action or behavior. You want to know that whether this type of abnormal action is it happen at the same time. Okay, we try to find the cause. Alright, this is important. Why you want to take the video clip? Because when you go for the medical review, talk to the psychiatrist, okay, including Dr. Chris, neurologist. Difficult for the especially you use what to tell how angry is your father. Difficult. When you show the video, just 10 seconds, 15 seconds, the doctor straight away can feel how severe, how aggressive the person is. So show video clip and record to doctor during review to help doctor to do a more accurate diagnosis and prescribe the right medicine. What medicine we are talking about? We are talking about psychotic drugs. So psychotic, they have such a broad range. And then we know that most of the psychotic drugs have side effects. So we have to make sure which is a good type, right type. The faster we can target to the right problem, of course we will calm the person. Okay, I think this is almost my last idea. If you really can't take care of a dementia person at home due to burnout, what else can you do? Okay, this one dementia case center, if you can, alright. If not, okay, that's why I skip because I did become a promotion already. Okay, with proper attention, calmer character, and less mood swing. Attention very important now. Okay, and more organized thought and improve. Their memory suddenly looks improving. Actually, it's not because we help them to the memory seem improving because they can pay more attention to what you guide them. Okay, so they can express better appetite and put on weight. Because most of the dementia people when are going to the later stage, even though they eat a lot, they cannot put on weight. Alright, look nicer and okay. Family care can relieve mental and physical stress, regain their quality of life. Okay, what I mean is that you need to get help. You can't get help. You do it yourself, everything yourself. Your life, you are living the life of a person who suffers dementia. You are living the life with the people who with dementia. Okay, so no need to quit job, get back valuable time, do what you want to do. Okay, this is my last one, question and answer session.
Any question? Maybe one question? None? Oh, there's one question.
One question. If in a family, the mother got dementia, she got 5 children. What criteria you can use to select the child? I mean, the one of the child to look after the mother. What sort of method to use to find one child to look after the mother?
Okay.
How do you select the?
Alright. This is a realistic question. Yes. We are quite lucky for the current mother and father because they are 70 or 80 years old. They have many children. Okay. As long as the children prepare to sacrifice to look after the father, mother, we only hope that the other sibling not staying with the father or mother can chip in with the financial support. From my experience here, I'm quite lucky to meet those children because we have many children working overseas. So the local brother or sister take care of mother, the financial support come from overseas children. They understand the stress. Okay, so what we do, maybe because I'm only encounter those children still take care of father and mother. Of course, I know there are many people don't care about father and mother already because they say I can't take care. So let them do whatever they can. So your question is, one of the children have to come in to sacrifice. Use the word go sacrifice. But before you sacrifice, try to do it willingly. Okay? If you don't do it willingly, then the father or mother will suffer also because of anger or frustration. Alright? So the other sibling try to understand the difficulty of taking care of the people with dementia and try to give a lending hand, including financial support.
Be a nice daughter or son. Then our parents have no problem. So with that, we end our session today. Thank you so much, Ken, for a very enlightening